Hi again, everybody, and welcome to NSS. This is the Reynolds Report. And I'm Dave Reynolds. Let's start with World Cup action for you. Did you end up partying with the Brazil fans last night? No, me either. But you sure could hear them. Brazil with a huge 4-1 win over Cameroon yesterday, locking up a Group A win. As all eyes turn to Thursday as the USA plays Germany and Portugal plays Ghana to decide which two teams move on to the next round of the World Cup. Now, I did the math for you last night. Here are the ways the USA can advance on Thursday. Are you ready? If USA beats Germany, if USA ties Germany, if Portugal ties Ghana, if Germany beats USA 1-0 and Portugal wins by 4 or less, or Ghana wins by 1-0. If Germany beats USA 2-1 and Portugal wins by 4 or less, or Ghana wins 2-1. If Germany beats USA 3-2 and Portugal wins by 4 or less, or Ghana wins 3-2. If Germany beats USA 4-3 and Portugal wins by 4 or less, or Ghana wins 4-3. If Germany beats USA by 2 goals, 2-0 or 3-1 or 4-2, and Portugal wins by 2 or 1. If Portugal wins 3-0, if Germany beats USA by 3 goals, 3-0 or 4-1, and Portugal wins by 1, or Portugal wins 2-0. If Germany beats USA by 4 goals, 4-0, and Portugal wins 1-0, or Portugal wins 2-1 and USA wins a lot, drawing. It's like a coin toss between Portugal and USA to see who moves on. Oh, I'm sorry, you wanted the short version? All right. USA to win or tie, and Portugal to win by less than 3 goals, basically. You got all that? All right, today's must-watch game is Italy and Uruguay. It's going to be an absolutely thrilling match between two of the world's best teams. Two teams that happen to, by the way, have been upset by Cinderella team Costa Rica in the group stage. Costa Rica has locked up one of the spots advancing out of Group D. So, Italy and Uruguay will be playing for their right to advance in the tournament. Costa Rica plays today against England, Greece versus Ivory Coast, and Colombia against Japan. Enjoy. Okay, remember that horrible story about the little girl kicked out of a KFC restaurant for frightening other customers with her facial injuries? Well, guess what, Internet? It's a big hoax. The story goes that Victoria Wiltshire, a 3-year-old, was attacked by her family's 3 pit bulls and was supposedly asked on May 15th to leave a KFC in Jackson, Mississippi, because her facial scars were too disturbing to the other customers. Pretty horrible for restaurant staff to do this to a little girl, right? There seems to be a few problems with the story. For one, the restaurant that the family identified on their Facebook page has actually been closed for several years. Then they said it was a different KFC over near the hospital where the young lady was being treated. But that restaurant went through their security camera footage for the days in question, and no child matching Victoria appears in any of the video. In fact, the restaurant near the hospital says that they have patients from all over the U.S. visit their business, and never has anyone been asked to leave. Now, the family is sticking to their story on Facebook, also known as Gullible Book, and deny this is a hoax or that it didn't happen. KFC, despite their inability to find any evidence that this happened, have stated that their donation of $30,000 to Victoria's care will be honored no matter what the outcome of the investigation is. Good on you, KFC. Okay, going to bring you up to speed on a story we've been following for a while now, very carefully and gingerly, I might add. A Michigan man suffers from a rare disease called scrotal lymphedema. It's a condition that has caused his scrotum to grow unusually large and now weighs just over 100 pounds. Currently, he's making a plea to the public to help him raise money for surgery to help correct the issue. If you would like to help this fella, you can donate here. You know, to climb a steep hill, and we've been talking about this around the office, to climb a steep hill with a 100-pound scrotum requires a pretty slow pace at first, we're thinking. Okay, hot on the heels of the NHL Stanley Cup, let's turn to the Hockey Hall of Fame as they've announced their 2014 group of inductees last night. Dominik Hasek, Peter Forsberg, Rob Blake, Mike Modano, Bill McCreary, and the late Pat Burns all set to be officially introduced into the Hockey Hall of Fame this coming November. Great to see the late Pat Burns inducted posthumously in the Builders category. Burns, who died in 2010 of cancer, won 3 Jack Adams Awards as the league's top coach and captured a Stanley Cup with the New Jersey Devils in 2003. By the way, the NHL Awards ceremony goes tonight in Las Vegas. All right, apparently nobody at Häagen-Dazs Japan has ever tasted vegetables or ice cream. Yeah, getting your 5 servings of vegetables a day just got a whole lot more interesting. For some strange reason, Häagen-Dazs has launched vegetable-flavored ice cream in Japan. It's apparently for people who don't really understand the point of ice cream. It will be available in North America sometime this fall. All right, a quick reminder that the Frank D'Angelo Band will be performing July 17th at the Mod Club here in Toronto, and a bonus, the first 50 people through the doors receive an autographed CD Blu-ray combo of the CD, just give me one more moment, and the DVD of the Real Gangsters movie. Hey, thanks for watching today. Please follow me on Twitter. We'll catch you back here tomorrow. You know, we have no idea what this adorable little soccer fan watching the World Cup with his dad is saying other than Vamos Chile, but we do know this. It's very, very cute.
Oh, no, Chile, falta.
Escuadra Nacional Isla. Alexis Sánchez.
¡Llega la galeta!
No se lo digas para el Gato Silva. Pronunciado en ataque chileno.
Cámbiala.
¡Calla!
Todo el equipo neerlandés
¡Calla!
Alexis Sánchez ya le enganche. Saca el centro pasadito.
¡Me hace eso! ¡Papá! ¡Me hace eso!
Vivo. De Brasil,
¡No es un
jugó, vamos
bebo!
con todo.
¡Mamá! ¡Me hizo un bebo!
Conectados con la roja.
¡Me hizo un
Ya lo
bebo!
decíamos al comienzo de la transmisión, el viernes de la semana pasada.
Malo el árbitro, no sé
Puso muy difícil la misión de pelea a la selección uruguaya en el Estadio Centenario, que ganó el partido por 1-0.
Viene Carroll.
Casi.
¿Qué sí?
Casi.
¡Vamos!
¡Vamos, Chile!
¡Más chileno!
¡Vamos, Chile! ¡Vamos a ganar!
Dice de la mejor manera nuestra
¡No
selección.
es eso!
Salito Basáez, Mauro Mosconi,
Ahí está.
¡Ahí está!
Gerardo Sánchez,
¡Ah!
Emerson Jiménez, Andrés Araya,
¡Oh!
Sabatini, nuestro director.
You ready? You got a picture of the guy? To help correct the issue, if you would like to help this poor bastard, you can do so right. Sorry.